A year earlier than that, in 1997, so he was victorious in Sonoma. Then Dave Resendez, he came from 8th in 1996, holding off Ron Hornaday to win the event. And speaking of that Hall of Famer, it was Ron Hornaday who won the inaugural truck race at Sonoma back in 1995. And that's quite a throwback there for you guys. And this is so cool because all 4 past Sonoma Truck Series winners, there they are. They're here at the track today. They're serving as the Grand Marshals for the race. So they will be given the command in just a little bit out in Sonoma. So let's take them out. We'll be right back. Outliers.
Well, I'm going to go with a regular. I'm going to go with Matt DiBenedetto. He is going to change everything up in the playoffs. He is going to win today, bump his way in.
We're so gallantly streaming.
Jerry, pick those 3. 1, 2, 3. Bowman, Busch.
With 5 races left before the playoffs, pressure's mounting. Time to see just how far drivers will go to punch their ticket. Will we see another wild road course finish?
Elliott spins the 3. St. Smith makes it 4 wide.
Sit back and strap in with your favorite Cabernet. Trucks are on track at Sonoma.
And Boris said,
Drivers, start your engines!
Because I don't remember. Please take me home.
We saw that in St. Louis.
Well, we certainly
I don't
did.
remember.
In fact, at St. Louis, John Hunter Nemechek wrecked early in the race.
Kyle didn't get off to a good start, one or the other. Hard to tell what happened, but man,
We're watching
that
history,
gap he's
boys.
already got.
It is so tough to see over that crest of that hill when you are over the crest of 2, over the crest of 3A, when you are all by yourself, when you are nose to tail and side by side, you are flying blind.
And you're doing it 2 and 3 wide at times. And there's that turn 4 we talked about going off the track, getting right back on just before that wall. See all the drivers taking advantage of that extra real estate out to the left side of the track.
If you've never been here, these are tight corners, and these guys are still 2 by 2.
You want to sort it out by the S's if you can, for sure.
Right here, you better funnel in line here.
And they are indeed doing that and still trying to work it out deeper in the pack.
What a beautiful setting. You said it, Vince. The landscape. Oh, you see Kyle Busch off the road. He's going to lose that second spot.
I lost that 51 truck in practice, and normally they are hooked up and going. When I was with you guys at Coda, that car drove off the corner and drove through the middle. It did everything right. Looking at it in practice, you could see Kyle was struggling.
Right now, early at Sonoma.
Parsons started the race on pit road there, and it looks like he's going to be going back. Smoke, another change. That's the turn 11 club. They put it right back turn 11, which I thought was oddly enough.
Mandates for us to have in place, which is a great advancement in the technology.
Down toward turn 11.
Both of them on the chip there. Look at the 66, nice and tight. He's trying to get a straight drive off there. He knows the 16 hadn't had a run yet, but his priority is get off that corner, and he did a good job.
And it will be Ty Majeski winning stage 1.
Way to hang on there.
Ty Majeski still seeking that first career win.
They actually have the set of tires to choose to use them.
Yep.
Congratulations to Phil.
Rolling.
Now he'll hope to recover.
He was running 9th at the time, and I'd love to see that replay. That was such a good truck.
Yes.
Off the truck. And they were so quick, and that looked like something where if he was able to get to that 3rd stage,
And all of a sudden find yourself getting close to that cut line.
Well, that's enough of a loss here today, Vince. He's going to be looking straight over his shoulder to see how this event plays out and what kind of strategy they could use.
Smaller wheel. It's actually 1 inch in diameter smaller for the road course races. So Kyle called him last night and said, did you...
Crafton going around. Whoa, it's been a tough day for a couple of the Thor Sport machines. Saw Eckes get pushed behind the wall after damage, and now Crafton losing a lot of spots.
Too aggressive. But inside KBR this year at Atlanta and other places.
Locking up a lot on him as of late as he comes in, gets 4 tires and fuel, Jamie.
Zane Smith in the 38, who won at Circuit of the Americas, had really high hopes, playing with lateral grip like so many are. Tight on their right-hander, so they'll fuel him up. John Hunter Nemechek making his way.
Majeski won stage 1, and Ben Rhodes, his Thor Sport teammate, has just won stage 2.
Defending champion Ben Rhodes.
It's Kyle Busch.
It's
gonna take it
Rhodes.
home. Cole Custer did not like the way that race
That's 5 years ago.
That's
an old one. An
older
one. I remember that. I watched that one too. I watched that one too.
Zane Smith wins.
Sale. Well, look, they actually finally got a cruiser. They finally actually got a drag strip in Sonoma.
Majeski, Chief, they've really gone to work on that truck, trying to get it better each stop. And
When I was leaving.
while we were away, the 62 of Todd Bodine had an issue as well.
Matt
Got a little
Crafton got
help
to
from
go.
Dean Thompson in the 40
Well,
truck.
there's it there. Boom.
Dean just brings a little bit of
There you
speed in
go.
here, gets hooked on him, and
The worst
can't get
possible
off him
spot
right
in
there,
that
but then
heel there.
just chooses not
An
to.
oversteer. Yep, you oversteered, idiot.
Wow.
I don't need
You
to.
can see it coming.
That could cause a caution because of those tires being knocked out of whack.
Yeah, literally. Where I'm racing
They
at,
were
in the
racing
computer
for
room
the
tomorrow with my
seventh spot.
car.
Looks like maybe
The track layout's still the
Stewart just
same.
tried to pin him
Sonoma,
down and-
baby. No more Craftsman Truck Series.
And that is bringing
What
down the
happened?
caution.
Haley, what happened?
Unfortunate for Deegan. Qualified in the top 10 today, and
Just with contact,
Oh,
he just
Jesus.
loses a right rear tire there. And so I think when,
Bad timing.
When the truck went around up in 7, must have clipped. I don't know.
It's a front tire.
Doesn't look like the right rear's
Front.
soft.
That streak of winning each season, the last time he went winless in his season was 2012, and I asked his crew chief, Marty Lindley, about that. He goes, oh man, I'm well aware of it. He said, I do not want that
10
hanging
years.
over my head. We must get the win today.
Front straight here.
And Bowman's involved.
Oh, fire.
30
Stewart freezing, caution out, and we're going to have the
damage.
heavy damage on that Balicki machine. Window net down, an indication from the driver. You see the window net down in the 52 as well, on letting the AMR safety crew coming out under his own power.
Both drivers are okay.
But that's a hard hit for that
Man,
30.
that is a bad angle, but again, we saw Balicki climb out of that massive testament angle here. The biggest thing you're always worried about in the crash is the angle that you're going into the wall, and this is practically 90 degrees right here. Big hit. Those Hans devices.
I ain't
Is
seen
running
the
second
side
and
rip
thinks
on
he
a
has
truck in a
the
long
boss's
time. Opened up
number.
like
Let's see
a
if we
beer
can get a
cave.
word with Chandler.
Better for some than others.
Yeah. What a
All these guys. Everybody else here is locked in.
Green flag. There they
The
go.
green is out.
The boss man and the little man.
At Sonoma, Kyle Busch gets a good jump. Maybe the space he needs. Can Chandler Smith catch back up? Zane Smith pressuring. Zane
Brother.
Smith on the inside looking for a
Brother.
second.
Into position. 3 wide at the apex of turn 7.
Look at that mess back there. Dust, dirt, fenders flying. Some big damage for John Hunter. In that sport truck.
Speedy dry, or we got a.
Here they come,
Through
Kyle
11.
Busch.
Coming to
Last
the white
lap.
flag.
White flag is in the air for Bushy
Lead
Bushy
of just over
B.
a second.
White flag, here's the white.
It's Bushy.
Majeski around
Pulling
Chandler.
away.
Some good battles back in the field as drivers try to secure the best finishing position possible, and how that might impact.
Can
their
you say
season.
bye-bye?
Meanwhile, Kyle Busch continues at the front, trying to win for the first time this season and add to his total as the all-time winningest driver in the series.
Way down to
What about that last turn? Is he going to go for a Hail Mary?
Can just avoid the
Oh boy,
mistake
it's going to get
here.
good right here on this last turn. Oh
And
boy, here we go.
keeps
He's not close enough to do anything. Bushy's going to win it.
Series. Kyle Busch is going to go to victory lane. Career win number 62.
62, I thought it was 82.
At Sonoma.
There you go. Bushy has won. Yeah, there's
Nice work, man. Way to get that win here in your final one.
final win.
Yeah.
Bushy.
And it
Kyle
comes
Busch
out
is saying,
that
Yahoo!
was a team.
Add Kyle Busch's name to our list of. He's won
Come
here a
and get
couple
it,
of times in the.
Just like old school, reach it to him through the window. Yes, sir.
In that last stage, Kyle, you wanted to